Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're just jumping right into the tutorial. And first I'm going to show you how I cover up my acne. I was breaking out really bad in this video. So I'm using my green concealer stick from Maybelline. And the green color is going to combat any kind of redness that you have on your face. So I just put that on the areas where I was breaking out. And now I'm just using patting motions to blend that product out, and I'm just using a flat foundation brush to do that. Then I'm using a concealer to cover up the green concealer that we just put on our face, and I'm using the concealer from the Sephora collection in the color Tatin. I think that's how you say it. I'm not sure. And then I'm using a stippling brush to kind of pat that into the skin. As you can tell, I'm just using pouncing motions. I don't want to use swiping motions here because we want to keep the coverage in the places that we need it. So I'm not moving the product around too much, so that's why I'm using little stippling motions or pouncing motions. Then I'm using my favorite foundation at the moment. It's Milani's Conceal and Perfect Foundation. And I'm just squirting this all over my face. I've never done this before. Don't know why I did that, but okay. And then I'm using my Real Techniques foundation buffer brush. And I decided that I wasn't really liking the way that it was applying my foundation, so I switched over to my Beauty Blender to blend it all out. Then I'm going in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Y'all know that this is my favorite concealer at the moment, and this is in the color medium. And I'm putting this underneath my eyes, on my forehead, on the tip of my nose, and on my chin, and in all the places that I usually put it to really brighten up the face. And then I'm using a damp Beauty Blender to blend that all out. Then I'm using my favorite powder. It's the Fiona Stiles Loose Setting Powder, and I'm just putting this in all the places that I put concealer to prevent any kind of creasing. Then I'm using my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer to contour the face, and then this is in the color, I think medium deep. I'm not sure because the writing on the back of it is rubbed off because I've used it so much, but again, I'm just using to contour the face. Then I'm using my favorite eyeshadow palette. It's the Modern Renaissance palette by Anastasia. And I'm just setting the eye with that tempera color. And this is just going to allow the colors to blend out a little bit more easily. Then I'm using Burnt Orange as our transition shade. And I'm going back and forth using windshield wiper motions and small circular motions to make sure that color is nice and blended out. And also, I don't show this, but I'm constantly dipping my brush back into the palette to pick up more color to really build up that color. And I'm using small amounts of product at a time so I can gradually build up the color for that first transition shade. Then I am using the color Cyprus Umber to really deepen up that crease. I'm using a smaller crease brush to be a little bit more precise and focusing that product on the outer corner of the eye to really give that nice cat eye effect. And then once I have the product where I want it on the outside corner, I'm dragging it into the middle of my crease. Then I'm using a clean blending brush and really blending out those edges. And then as we continue, I'm just gonna alternate brushes and put more of that transition shade in the upper crease, and then I'm gonna go back into the Cyprus Umber and really deepen up that crease a little bit more, because when you're blending as much as I am right now, you're gonna lose the pigment a little bit on the colors. So I can't talk today. So again, you just want to make sure that you're building up the color. I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't, let me know in the comment section down below. Then I'm using my favorite loose pigment at the moment. This is new for me. I've only been using it for a little bit, but it's by Wet n Wild, and it's their new loose pigment in the color Right on My Copper. Then first I'm going in with a glitter adhesive by NYX and patting that onto the eyelid, and this is really going to intensify that loose pigment. I'm using a small concealer brush to really pack on that pigment onto the lid, and as you can see, it is a beautiful loose pigment. And for the price, guys, if you haven't picked this up, I highly recommend this for you. You can get this at any drugstore, I believe, and it's only, I think, like $3.29 or something crazy like that. So again, if you haven't gotten your hands on it, go get it. Then I'm going back in with I think this is a clean blending brush, and I'm just fusing those two colors together and just blending the Cyprus Umber color and the loose pigment together to make the eye look a little bit more seamless. Then I'm using Cyprus Umber on my lower lash line, and I'm focusing it on the outer corner to give the eye a little bit more definition. And that is it for the eye look. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick tutorial. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. And please subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, guys, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.